Welcome to Business Book Daily. Today's book is Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte, a productivity expert and educator who teaches people how to organize digital information and turn it into useful work. Before we get into it, a word from our sponsor. Want to sell more without adding fixed payroll? A lot of smart operators hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce results. If that sounds like a smarter way to scale, post your opportunity at commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles right now. Commissiononly.com. The central idea in building a second brain is that your brain shouldn't be responsible for remembering every idea, document, meeting note, task, and useful piece of information you encounter. Instead, you can build a trusted digital system that captures what matters, organizes it around active work, and makes useful knowledge easier to find when you need it. The goal isn't to save more information. It's to turn what you already know into better decisions, stronger ideas, and finished projects. Most people already collect plenty of information. They save articles, screenshots, research, meeting notes, customer feedback, and half-developed ideas across several apps and folders. The problem appears later. When the information is finally needed, they can't find it, don't remember why they saved it, or don't have time to review everything again. A second brain gives useful information a clear place and purpose. Instead of beginning every project from nothing, you can reuse past research, examples, lessons, templates, and ideas. Forte explains the process through a framework called CODE. CODE stands for Capture, Organize, Distill, and Express. Capture means saving information that could support something meaningful, but the goal isn't to collect everything. A useful second brain contains selected material, not every article, email, or idea you've ever encountered. Save information that surprises you, connects with an active project, improves your understanding, or could support work you expect to do. Next comes Organize. Forte recommends organizing information according to action rather than subject alone. His PARA system divides information into 4 groups: projects, areas, resources, and archives. Projects are active efforts with clear outcomes, such as launching a service, hiring an employee, or preparing a presentation. Areas are ongoing responsibilities without a fixed ending, such as sales, finance, customer service, or team management. Resources are useful topics and reference materials that may support future work. Archives contain completed or inactive material. This structure helps answer a practical question: how will this information be used? That's often more helpful than asking which broad topic or department it belongs to. The third step is Distill. Saving a long document doesn't make its contents easy to use. Distillation pulls the most important ideas toward the surface. You might highlight a useful passage, write a short summary, identify the main decision, or record the next action. Forte calls this progressive summarization. The idea is to improve a note in stages instead of trying to create a perfect summary the first time. Each time you return to it, make the useful parts easier to spot. The final step is Express. Knowledge becomes valuable when it helps you produce something. That output might be a decision, proposal, presentation, product, process, article, or completed project. A second brain isn't a personal library built only for storage. It's a working system designed to help ideas become results. One of the book's most practical concepts is the intermediate packet. An intermediate packet is a reusable piece of work that isn't necessarily a finished product. It might be a research summary, outline, checklist, customer insight, template, example, or draft section. These pieces reduce future effort because the next project doesn't begin with an empty page. Part of the thinking has already been completed. So how can you apply this inside a business? Start by choosing one trusted place for shared knowledge. It could be a notes app, document platform, or internal knowledge system. The exact tool matters less than consistency. Create 4 main sections based on PARA. Put active work under projects. Store ongoing standards and responsibilities under areas. Keep useful reference material under resources. Move completed or inactive work into archives. Keep the structure simple. A system becomes difficult to use when employees need a long discussion every time they save a file. Then improve how information is captured. Before saving something, ask whether it supports an active project, an ongoing responsibility, or a likely future need. Don't collect material merely because it might be useful someday. Turn meeting notes into working assets. Record the decision, owner, deadline, customer insight, open question, and next action. A complete transcript may contain more information, but a short record of what matters is usually more useful. Create reusable materials as work progresses. Save strong proposal language, research summaries, customer objections, process checklists, presentation sections, and project templates. These pieces make future work faster and more consistent. Review the system regularly. Close completed projects. Archive outdated information. Remove duplicates. Move useful ideas closer to the work they support. Set clear rules for shared knowledge as well. Decide what should be documented, who owns each update, where final versions belong, and how sensitive information should be protected. Most importantly, judge the system by its output. A second brain is useful when it helps the business make decisions faster, avoid repeated work, preserve valuable knowledge, and finish important projects. Now, here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, information becomes valuable when it changes a decision or improves an outcome. Saving more knowledge is useless when nobody can find or apply it. Second, the best knowledge systems organize information around action. Projects, responsibilities, and useful outputs matter more than perfect folders. Third, great work rarely begins from nothing. Reusable notes, examples, research, and templates let teams start each project with part of the thinking already done. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books start as ideas leaders have been refining for years. Memoirghostwriting.com works with founders, executives, and industry experts to turn those ideas into polished business books that build authority, attract leads, and open doors. They handle everything from interviews to writing to editing to publishing. If there's a book in your head that should already be helping your business, learn more at memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today. See you next time.